Hello everyone, welcome to your weekly reading. This is where we look at the next 7 days from now, what to expect, and we'll get any messages and guidance that wants to come through from your spirit team as well. I laid out a deck and an angel number for each group to help you use your intuition to see which is best for you, which reading is for you. This will be group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. So before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say I am available for private readings. You can check out my offerings and book at kittyoutsidethebox. That's always linked down below. And let's set our intention for the week. What is something you want to achieve this week, something you want to experience, a goal you have, how you want to feel? Let's get specific here. What do you want to happen this week? So we'll say our intentions or think our intentions in our minds as I light the candle, and we will let this burn all the way through. Set this to the side, you'll see it in your readings. All right. Again, group number 1, group number 2, group number 3. Pause the video if you need more time. Timestamps and chapters are below, and I will see you in your reading. Welcome, group number 1, to your weekly reading. You're drawn to 888 and the Herb Crafters Tarot here. So before we get started, I just want to take a moment to say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You are all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading today. Thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. What is going on the next 7 days for group number 1? So we're going to do similar to last week's reading. Let's start with tarot. You get specific things that are going to happen here. Spirit, please tell us what is going on this week for group number 1. We have the 2 of air, 2 of swords, and then we have the death card in reverse. So this combination here is clearly indicating stagnancy, boredom, feeling stuck. And some of you guys are feeling this energy, or something's going to come up this week, and Spirit wants you to know that you are way more in control of this than you realize. You might feel like you're stuck or bored or like nothing's changing, but Spirit's saying when you feel this, realize it all comes down to making different choices and doing things differently, and you can move forward. So yeah, it looks like there is going to be something here with you guys having those feelings this week, but you are drawn to 888. The number 8 is personal power. I see this as you stepping into your personal power. And I think you might be hitting a point where you're sick of being stuck or stagnant or bored with life. So you're deciding to take action, or you're definitely being recommended to do so. What else, Spirit? We have the High Priestess in reverse. And the Ace of Earth. All right, there is a new opportunity this week. This could be in terms of making money or a job. Maybe that's where you guys are feeling like you're stuck or at a dead end. Maybe you're like, how am I going to make money? How am I going to move forward? When am I going to get a job? And you're being called to really listen to your intuition and follow your intuition. That will guide you to this new job. And be honest with yourself. Okay. The High Priestess in reverse, when this is upright, this is really like going within. I'm seeing this as reverse, as taking on more of the masculine quality, so being more like the magician. And I feel like Spirit's calling you to utilize all of your potential, to take action here, to go towards the opportunities. And by stepping into masculine energy, no matter what you identify as, we both have, or we all have both, masculine energy, it's the doing, it's the willpower, like the discipline. It's time to step into that action, get out of the stagnancy, take action, and move towards a new opportunity. And I see that's what's happening. Yeah, I wasn't feeling like you were going to be stuck this whole week. I'm kind of seeing this in order here. So stepping into your power, that stepping in is taking an action, right? Is movement here. And I think that's really, really happening. Okay. Tell us more, please. Yeah, we have the Page of Pentacles. More evidence that you are stepping into maybe a new job or a new way to make money. Maybe it's even learning something new so you can do so. But there's clear signs here that there's a beginning of a money-making thing or a job, career. And that makes sense. The number 8 is also abundance, manifestation, prosperity. One card, please, Spirit. The 4 of water in reverse. Yeah, you're coming out of your shell. You're putting yourself out there, you're making moves, and you are entering into a new phase of life in terms of career and finances. And you know what? This has come up a lot in my recent readings. This is the week. This is the week. We've been talking about how jobs are coming, how money's coming, but this is the very beginning steps. So this could be you having the interview, you applying, you getting the call about it, you taking the actions. But it's definitely moving forward this week, group number 1. I'm going to make sure these are all, I think they're pretty much in frame. Let's get one more thing here. Tell us more, please. Well, the 9 of air, with pomegranate. Okay, what's this about? Okay. There's going to be moments this week where you feel tired or anxious, or you don't feel like you have the drive or the ambition or the motivation to do things, to go after this new job, to interview, whatever it is. Spirit's calling you to follow your plan and not your mood. There's been a lot of lack of movement here, I can see, like not taking a lot of actions, and you're going to have these feelings like, oh, I just want to stay in bed or nothing, maybe going in a downward spiral or being like, I don't have much energy or drive today. Think about what you truly want. Think about your future self. What would your future self be doing? Would they be sitting at home in bed, like ignoring their to-do list, or not applying for jobs, or not networking, or not working on their side hustle, or whatever it is? Again, for you, it just seems very much work and career and money focused for pretty much all of you here. So that's why I'm using those examples. Think about that. And once you get started, you'll keep going. You can do that. You guys are really meant to be financially stable and financially free, but it takes some effort on your part. So use this week to move towards your financial and career goals. Take steps this week and you are headed there. Don't let the anxiety or the worries or the procrastination stop you. Think about your future self, think about your goals, and you will move forward. You will step into your power. You are headed towards the 9 of Earth, the 9 of Pentacles. Financial freedom, financial abundance. Especially because you were drawn to this and all the cards are making sense with the 888 coming through. Okay. Tell us more about this week, please. Message of concern. And the boundary of privileged lady. All right. Some of you guys might get some message that maybe you didn't get one job, or maybe you have a bill that comes in, and that's going to be what makes you want to just curl up in bed and hide away and stop working towards your goals. But Spirit's saying, don't keep going. Just because one thing didn't work out does not mean there's not another job for you, or there's still not a blessing this week. You might be like, oh, Kitty said like I was going to get a job and I just got rejected, but like that doesn't mean it's over. There's other options out there. You guys are headed towards being a privileged lady, a privileged person, and think about how people got here. And, I know like a lot of people think, oh, they just got handed this money, but no, like really Read the biographies of like super successful people. They tried, they failed and failed again and again and again until they made it big. They didn't give up on their dreams. So don't give up on your dreams if something comes up or something doesn't work out. That just means there's something better for you, something more aligned. Don't give up. Take the actions of your future self, and you're going to get there. The 12th and the 14th this week. If you're watching this in real time, if it's not this week for you, it's just think of these this month. But these are two dates, the numbers, the 12th and the 14th. These are happening this week. The day I'm posting it is it's the 12th, I think. What's the date today? No, today's the 10th. Yeah, I'm actually filming this 2 days in advance. At least your portion of it. So, but the day this is going up is the 12th, and I think there's a full moon, or is it the 11th? I don't know. But anyways, the 12th is Sunday, and then Monday. Oh, wait, I'm so confused about the date. Sorry. What's the date today, Siri? Okay, today's the 11th. This will be right before the week. So sorry, the 14th this week. But maybe there's something that happened on Saturday. Excuse me. Sorry for that. It's kind of funny. I don't even know the days. I was like, I know tax days this week. Maybe you guys are worried about taxes and money and all of that. Keep going. You know, you're headed in the direction of being someone very privileged. 9 of Earth, privileged lady coming out together. Yeah. But yeah, Monday might be when you hear something, but don't let that discourage you. Okay. So the full moon is, yeah. So even though this is coming out after the 12th, you know, the full moon is that day, the full moon energy is still for about 3 days. So you guys can still utilize this full moon to your advantage. A full moon is a great time to let things go. And maybe you want to let go of the fear or the procrastination tendencies or stagnant tendencies, whatever it is for you. Think about what are you ready to release so you can move into this privileged state, this abundant lifestyle, this your future self. What are you ready to let go of? I think it would be great to do a release ritual or just journal about that. Clouds, yeah, this is interesting. This is coming right near message of concern. Clouds are temporary negative emotions typically. But you see there's dark side and then there's light. So there's going to be moments this week, like we've said, where you're going to feel overwhelmed with emotion or feel down and out, but that will pass. So don't dwell on that. Don't let it spiral. No, anything negative that comes up is temporary. Literally everything is temporary in life. You know, the only constant in life is change. And I see change coming. The clouds are parting. Things are getting better. So I feel like you might start off the week a little cloudy, a little, you know, concerned or bored or stagnant, but things are going to really lift up for you. And yeah, there is definitely this energy of getting some sort of letter and message this week. Again, I see there could be one that concerns you, like it could even be like a bill or something, but I also feel like there is energy of getting an opportunity. You might hear something get something in the mail, get an email, text about a job opportunity, about an interview or something like that. And this could also be you working on your resume or CV. There also could just be you hearing about another opportunity outside of career. If you're not someone who's focused on that, there's an opportunity coming this week that's going to help you get out of this self-imposed cage and you know, stagnant state that you feel you've been in. There's an opportunity to move forward from that. So look out for that. Yes. Let's see, what deck should we use next? Let's get one from this. Tell us more, please. Sorry, my air conditioning's on. I forgot to turn that off before. I don't even know if you guys can hear it, but just in case, I just noticed. A leg up. Ooh, you guys have a leg up in this opportunity that's coming. You guys have gone through a lot. You have a lot of experience. You are prepared for whatever comes your way this week. Like whatever life throws your way is what I was trying to say. You have the higher, you know, advantage here in some situation. And then we have chop wood. I don't know. I'm not surprised to see this. This is about getting mundane tasks done, getting it done, filling out the paperwork, maybe doing your taxes, doing the resumes, applying, reaching out, networking, working on your budget, on your finances, whatever it is. This is the week to get things done. This will lead to opportunities. No stagnation, no just being like, oh, I'm tired or bored. We all feel that way sometimes. I felt tired today. I didn't really feel like reading, but once I started, I love doing this. So I'm like, I feel better. I'm not thinking about how I'm tired. You just get started. You're going to be okay. And that's going to prove to yourself that you're someone who shows up for you, and it's going to help build up your confidence. So you can follow your plan, not your mood. I feel like this is definitely a week for group number 1 that's focused on yourself and your goals and your money. So we can see if there's any love messages that want to come through. I almost wasn't going to draw one, but let's see, because sometimes these messages don't have to do with other people. Let's see. Worth waiting for. Okay, so divine timing is working in your love life, but I'm getting this is just in your life. Just take out love. Divine timing is at work in your life. So you might not have gotten some job or opportunity, or maybe it's even a relationship for a few of you, but what you were wanting is worth waiting for. There's a better opportunity coming. I'm going to put this right by the key, the opportunity. Divine timing. Maybe you guys are like, why have I struggled so long to make the money or get the job? So it's saying it's all happening in divine timing for you. Now let's get some zodiac cards here, 1 or 2, just to see what signs will be in your life, confirmation, additional messages. We have Venus, so this is Libra and Taurus. So Libra, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. Oh, and then we have Taurus on the bottom. So Taurus is really emphasized here. And I was kind of picking up on this, and now since I see this Taurus card, I feel like I'm going to say it now, but you're going to start to see major effects by Taurus season, which it starts, I think, the 20th. Sometimes it might be the 19th or 20th, depending on where you live, of April. And then it goes till around May 20th. You're going to see major results and big shifts by then. So again, this is the week we have the ace in the page here. This is the beginning stages of you moving into an opportunity, So keep going, and you're going to see major results in just a week or so. A week to 4 weeks, I feel like you're going to start to see big shift in your finances and your wealth and what you consider to be abundant. I feel like you're going to be at peace with yourself. I feel like your relationships could even have a little boost here. It's funny, we have Aries right under that. And Aries is the season we're in now. So yeah, it's starting now. And moving towards Taurus season, you're going to have these big shifts stepping into your power. Once more, please. You will receive a gift. Ooh, expect a gift this week. A short journey. And then we have someone is leaving your life. This could be maybe what that message of concern is. Maybe it's like, not getting that job or a relationship not working out or something, but it's leading you on a new journey. And I feel like it's actually a blessing and a gift, but yeah. But short journey, this could be you even like getting out of the house, driving to go to interviews or do things, or going to neighboring towns, or doing things just to get out of your stagnation and comfort zone and get and maybe network and meet new people. I think that'll be really good for you guys. Okay, so we're not pulling an angel number card because your angel number of the week is 888. Well, let's get the affirmation of the week for you. What is the affirmation of the week for group number 1? Everything that is happening now is happening for my ultimate good. Yes, again, someone living your life or a message of concern, know that it's leading you to the opportunities that you are truly aligned. Everything that is happening now is happening for my ultimate good. So you guys can screenshot this, write it down, say it with me. Everything that is happening now is happening for my ultimate good. Always. You're always guided and supplied with whatever you need for your growth. I love that. All right, now let's answer a yes or no question you have. This could be about the reading itself, the week ahead, or anything at all on your mind. So what I would like you to do is state out loud or in your head a yes or no question you'd like the answer to. Pause the video if you need more time. Spirit, what is the answer to the viewer's question? You are going in the right direction. Your intuition especially is bringing you there. But yeah, your guides want you to know you're going in the right direction. Take how this resonates to your specific question, but you are going in the right direction, group number 1. Yay. All right, that concludes your week ahead reading. I hope this resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from it. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so on my website, kittyoutsidethebox.com. I will link that down below. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 1. I love you. Welcome, group number 2, to your weekly reading. You're drawn to angel number 1, 2, 3, 4, and the tarot for you and me. So before we get started, I just want to take a moment to say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You are all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading today. Thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. What is going on in the next 7 days for group number 2? We're going to do a similar format to last week. Try and get specific things you can expect. Spirit, please let us know, what can group number 2 expect? What do they need to know about the week ahead? We have the 5 of Lanterns in reverse. This is like the 5 of Wands in reverse. This end of conflict, the end of struggle. Let's see what struggle or what this is about. 6 of Cups in reverse. Okay. This could be, maybe there's been a falling out with a friend or someone in your family or something. Someone, I feel like there's, if you've been having a struggle or difficult time with a specific person, that's the end of that this week. I feel like no more butting heads. You're seeing more eye to eye. There could be like, it even could be like a parent or a kid. You see the age differences on each side of this card here. Also, there could be healing inner child. If you've been working on that, or maybe you've had some stuff come up recently from childhood, I feel like you're making peace with that. You're learning lessons, moving past the pain part of that. Yeah, okay. How about moving forward? And I just realized you were drawn to 1, 2, 3, 4, which is indicating that you are progressing in your journey. I see you're progressing in life, but in your spiritual journey as well. I think there's a lot of spiritual progress going on here. Like the work you've been doing is paying off. Yeah, the Hanged One. Let's see. I really feel like you guys have been spending that time working on yourself. Then we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Or is this the... Yeah, I think it's child and sibling. Let me just double check. I'm going to look and... The last deck I used had different names too. Let's see. Yeah, this is the Knight. The Knight. A lot of you are healing from a heartbreak, moving on from that, or you've been having issues with a situationship, with a relationship. I feel like there's this, if that's the case, Spirit's calling you to spend time alone, to work through your thoughts, to focus on your own healing, on your own growth here. I also see just this combination here is this week in general, there's more inner focus, your inner world, yourself. I don't think you're going to be going out on dates a lot or anything like that. I think you're more focused on healing, on moving forward, on your goals. And that's not a bad thing. We're talking about 7 days here. And I think by doing this, by spending time with yourself, I think you're also going to be healing a lot from past relationships. And again, seeing the way forward with current struggles in relationships or within yourself. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. If I do, I apologize. And sometimes I think of sneezes in the spiritual ways, like getting rid of energy that's not serving you. And I feel like you could really be working on that this week. Because it's like, well, I don't need to get all into that, but I feel like that something to do with it. Okay, Queen of Plants. So we have the Queen of Pentacles here. I feel like you're feeling really comfortable in your skin. You're feeling, I feel like you're treating yourself well this week. Let's see. And the Three of Cups. Yeah, there's a lot of happiness coming to you. I feel like, okay, there's also this message, not focusing on dating or relationships this week, but you could be focused on friendships. Again, we're picking up on healing friendships here, and then we have the Three of Cups. We see this group of people here having fun. This is like a lot of happiness, social times, and I feel like there could be something worth celebrating this week. I can't help. I looked underneath here and look at this. Two of Lanterns has 222 on it, and you're group number 2. And I know, I feel like you have an additional angel number this week. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 222. I feel like you're focused on goals, and you might be achieving something. You're coming up with plans. Like maybe one thing you're thinking about this week is you don't have a partner and you're wanting one, and then you're thinking about like, okay, well, what are the qualities I want in someone? Like, where can I meet them? What can I do about this? Like, instead of like wallowing or feeling sad or down and out, which maybe you were prior to this week you're instead coming up with plans and taking actions and focusing on a positive mindset. And I feel like that is really going to get you somewhere and lead you to a new beginning here. This could be, the groundwork you're doing this week, the inner work you're doing this week, the plans you're making are going to lead to a new beginning. And this could be a new relationship, a new job, a new hobby, new friendship. This is something new that is really starting to become clear to you what path to take and what to do moving forward. But the way to do that this week is to spend time with yourself and reflection. And think about what it is you really want to do, come up with those plans. But you are definitely headed towards a new beginning, a new path. You're moving forward here. I see the Star card here in reverse. Let's turn this around. This week, Spirit wants you to have faith, to have hope. Maybe, there's been times recently where you felt like, oh, I'll never meet my person. I'll never get the job. I'll never get the money or feel better. But you know what? With some faith and with some positive emotions and by taking action, you will. And I know this message comes up a lot in my readings lately, but I think it's because sometimes we need to hear things multiple times before they really integrate. And I think you're really ready to move forward in life. You're really ready to achieve things, to experience new things, new people. And Spirit really wants you to know it is possible for you, but you got to work on our inner world a little bit for our outer world to reflect that. So end the inner conflicts, the negative thoughts, focus on the positive ones, spend time with people that uplift us, treat our body like the beautiful vessel it is, like move it well, like eat well, drink enough water, talk to yourself well, like treat yourself well. That's something great, because when you treat yourself well, then you will be able to attract other people that treat you well. All right, so doing all of that, by the end of the week, you're really headed towards some new beginnings. So don't give up. Have faith. Have faith. You are moving forward. Your wishes are within reach. Your desires are within reach. official person. And then thief in reverse. Some of you guys could be moving to this new beginning that could be coming. It could be a new job, like getting a job or getting a raise or getting a promotion here. Stepping into a new role. And I also see this as you just being more confident in yourself. You acknowledging all of the things you've gone through, all that you've already accomplished in this life. And being like, you know what, I am pretty damn awesome. And I have done a lot. And look, we're seeing the number 2 too. But you're starting to recognize that you are worthy, and you are worthy. You're worthy of your desires. You're worthy of love. You're worthy of abundance. And I think you're starting to realize that, and you're starting to be more proud of yourself and more confident in yourself. And that is a big part of you taking care of yourself and you moving forward here and getting what it is you want. I think before, maybe you were giving your time away to negativity or to people that didn't deserve it. And you are moving on from that. No more giving your time to people who don't treat you right. No more giving all your time away to like negative thoughts or bashing yourself or to your ex or whatever. You're now prioritizing your thoughts on your desires, on treating yourself well, on taking action towards your goals, and no more procrastination, no more mindless scrolling. And through all of that we've been talking about, you are moving towards your desires. Wow, we even have pathway on the bottom here. We're talking about moving forward on your path. You are moving forward on your path here, especially if you're following this guidance that's coming through from spirit. And again, you got to have faith and belief in yourself and in your dreams. You are moving forward. You are. We have the clouds here. Yeah, there might be some temporary situations this week. Like a lot of times this can talk about emotions. Feeling sad, feeling disappointed or negative or disconnected in some way, or maybe like negative things come up. Know that that is temporary. And also maybe you're just feeling like, oh, I don't have the job or the money or the people right now. That's temporary. Things are going to work out for you. You're not going to remain stagnant forever, especially when you take actions and towards your goals. You are headed towards success. You are headed towards wish fulfillment. We have the star coming through in the Lenormand and the tarot. Success. Clarity on your vision. Clarity on how your path forward. But success and clarity and vision. So that's another thing. Spending time with yourself, at some point this week, getting clear on what it is you want. What is your vision? How do you want to feel? Like, remember we were talking about the intention earlier today? What is your intention? What is your goal? Get clarity on that, and then your path will light up. You'll be able to see the ways forward. It will be illuminated. The more clear you are, you're going to start to be able to see where you should go and what choices you should make, where you should head. Mm-hmm. Fork in the road. That's why Spirit's saying if you're at the fork in the road, you're not sure where to go. Get that clarity. What is it you want? Then you will know what steps to take next. Well, I feel like Spirit's being so literal here. Yes. And then we have observer. And like, I can't see, he has this telescope looking at the moon. Observe your thoughts, observe your intuition. It's really going to guide you. But I'm also seeing from this card, like, maybe so you guys are always looking at other people, giving, on social media, or like looking what other people are doing and wishing you could be them, or thinking like, oh, I can never do that. Instead of like being the observer, become a participant. Be the person that does the things. Take the actions. Be who you want to be. Be the doer. Make the choices, move forward. You don't need to just stay around and watch other people do what you wish you were doing. If you see other people doing it, that's a clear sign that you can do it too, that it is possible for you. Any romance messages that need to come through today? Some of you may be going to a wedding this week or get invited to a wedding. This situation involves marriage. Maybe some of you are really wanting to get married. You know, you're seeing other people getting married online. You're seeing other relationships happen online. Other people, like, you know, moving forward in their life, having kids. And I know that can be discouraging, but instead of spending your time looking at other people's highlight reels online, you know, what could you be doing to get closer to your dreams if you're wanting this? And you have to have the belief that it's possible for you. And get rid of the limiting beliefs that there's no one out there for me, or it's hard, whatever it is. That could be blocking you. It is possible for you, and a lot of you are headed that way. Since I went right over a pathway, you guys are headed towards that, if that is what you are wanting. It could have to do with other commitments, like work commitments too. What astrology signs are important in group number 2's life this week? Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay, we have Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Gemini. So Aquarius and Gemini, got the air energy coming through today. Let's get some tea leaves now. Oops, the air is kicking on. Sorry if you hear that. Time to go out and have fun. Okay, that's confirmed with the 3 of Cups here, that it's time to get out and have fun. Go out this week. Do something fun for yourself. And look at this. Dolphin, financial gain. Usually coming from something you did in the past. Lovely. Ooh, I wonder if some people are getting like tax returns and stuff, but maybe it could be other things too. Financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. Lovely. All right, so we're not doing an angel number because you guys have 2 angel numbers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we had 2, 2, 2 coming through for you. Those are your angel numbers of the week. But now let's get your affirmation of the week here. What is the affirmation of the week? What affirmation would be helpful for group number 2 to state throughout the week? Oh, I love this. I believe in myself. We were talking about having faith. I believe in myself. Okay, you guys can screenshot this, write it down, say it with me. I believe in myself. If someone you care about needed encouragement, you would show support and faith. Then why wouldn't you do the same for yourself? Give yourself the same treatment you would give your best friend. Yes, it's time to believe in yourself. That is a huge step of your journey and will move you forward. And that goes with what we were talking about earlier. I love that this came up again. Yes. All right, we're at the point of your reading at the end where we're going to answer a yes or no question you have. So this could be about the reading itself, about the next 7 days, or anything at all. So what I would like you to do is state out loud or in your head a yes or no question you would like the answer to. Pause the video if you need more time. Spirit, what is the answer to the viewer's question? Let go. Let go. Okay, there's something Spirit's calling you to let go of. We are going to be in full moon energy the day this comes out. But no matter when you're watching this, this could be a great time to spend that time in reflection. What do I need to let go of? Maybe it's past relationships, negative thoughts, doubts, fears. What can you let go of so you can transform and fully become your highest self and achieve the things you want to do, you want to be? Of course, take how this resonates to your question, but that is coming through. Spend some time in contemplation. What What has been holding me back? What can I let go of? By doing so, you're going to really see your life transform here. I feel like a new, beautiful path is being illuminated for you. All right, group number 2. That concludes your week ahead reading. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you got value from it. I hope it resonated. If you did get value from the reading, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so on my website, kittyoutsidethebox.com. I will link that down below. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 2. I love you. Welcome, group number 3, to your reading. You were drawn to 333. Oh, group number 3. And the Transient Light Tarot, right? Is that what it's called? Why am I blinking right now? Yeah, that's it. I don't know why I had to double check the Transient Light Tarot. But anyways, before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You're all so welcome, so loved in this space. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading today. Thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. What's going on this week for group number 3? We're going to do a similar format to last week. Start the tarot. Get specific. What's going on this week? We have 8 of Wands here. This could be a lack of movement or lack of communication. Let's see what this pertains to. What I'm getting from this is there might be some fears you're having that are preventing you from moving forward in life, from taking actions, from going after your dreams. And Spirit wants you to recognize that a lot of these fears might not be really as bad as they seem, or it could be something you can really overcome if you spend some time really facing them and looking at them, getting to the root of why you have certain fears or beliefs. Yeah, so I think something's going to come up. A fear specifically is what I'm picking up on. And I think this is actually a good thing because now you can identify how it's been blocking you. So let's get other cards will illuminate this. What else? What's going on this week for group number 3? The Devil. Yeah, this is definitely about fears and limitations. It's time to cut those cords. Yeah, the Devil and the 5 of Wands. This could sometimes be about other people, but I'm really feeling this is internal. Conflicting thoughts, negative thoughts about ourselves, thinking we're not good enough, comparing ourselves to other people. It's holding you back, group number 3. And you're not alone. This is common. But the first step to evolving and changing is awareness. And now you can be more aware of this. A lot of you probably are already aware of this a little bit. But the fears, the limitation, the limiting beliefs are blocking you. And it's time to face them, to cut them out, to work on moving forward. And that's how you will gain success in whatever it is you want to achieve. Tell us more. Okay, the 10 of Swords in reverse. You're going to overcome this. Spirit's saying, like, this is the week. Those swords are falling out of you. They're crumbling. They're breaking. No more being pinned down by the limiting belief. You know, I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy. Like a victim mindset, like a fear of change, fear of getting hurt, fear of being vulnerable, like nobody loves me. All these things, you know, I think we can all relate to all the things I said at some point, right? But it'll be personal to you. It's like you're overcoming them. You're breaking that pattern. You're breaking those limiting beliefs. And now you're going to be able to move forward and free yourself from them. Oops. Okay, I think these are in frame fine. Tell us more about this. 3 of Cups here with 3 of Vessels in this deck. Yeah. a big way forward, wow, of healing, I feel like, is by having fun and doing creative things. Spend time with friends, spend time doing your hobbies, doing, painting literally could be what could be really inspiring to you. But this combination together too is saying, Spirit is saying, you're going to be overcoming the fears this week in a really happy state. The Three of Cups is a super happy card. And with the Ten of Swords in reverse paired with it, you're going to be feeling really good. I feel like this is a week you're overcoming like limiting beliefs, poor mental state, emotional state. You're identifying what needs to go, and you're going to be feeling a lot lighter, a lot happier, a lot more healed by the end of the week. Wow, that card really wanted to come out. Three of Swords. There's so much healing. It's interesting. I wonder if you guys chose group number 3 for the last pick a card posted before this. We talked about healing. But if not, that's okay. You're healing either way. You're healing and you're moving forward. You're ready to move forward, to take actions, to make plans, to step into the unknown, which is a big fear, I think, for a lot of people. You're going to be overcoming those fears and those limiting beliefs about being stuck. You aren't stuck, and it's not too late for you. You're not too old, you're not too this or that. You are exactly where you need to be at this time. And Spirit wants you to know you're not stuck this way if you're somewhere where you don't want to be. You are fully capable of overcoming any fears or any challenges you have. And it might be difficult and uncomfortable to face them, but by facing them this week, you are healing and lifting up so much like heavy weight and feeling so much happier. And you're ready to move forward. So spend some time with this. What current fears do I have that are holding me back? What limiting beliefs could be holding me back? And what actions can I take to feel better, to move forward? What can I let go of? What can I do more of? Just like really think about this. And I feel like the more you do this, the more you address this, you're really going to be able to move forward here. And with the Two of Wands too, we can talk about planning for the future. Maybe if you have been really stagnant here in a slump, or like, is that the right word? Like just not doing much, not much momentum in life, come up with a plan. Like, what could you do every day to feel better? What can you do every day to move towards your goals? How can you have more creative, more playtime in your life too? Come up with a few things you can do each day. How about 3 things? Child. Yeah, a lot of inner child healing. Oh. You are healing. That's such a big thing. I'm sorry if you've been feeling this despair, this pain. And a lot of you have been feeling it for a long time. These are ingrained thoughts and fears and things that have happened like since you were a child, but know that you are headed towards happiness and healing. Some of you guys could be really in a negative state because you're wanting a job, can't find a job or can't find money, or you're feeling lonely or something like that. Use the time you have to do some healing work and to work on yourself, and then you'll have the energy to take actions towards finding a job. And like when you're in a better emotional state, you're going to be able to see, well, I split the deck and I got unexpected income. You're going to start to see opportunities for money, opportunities for new jobs. So you might be like, oh, I can't do inner work right now, or do the journaling prompts you and Spirit are suggesting, or yeah, it will ultimately help you. And so I highly encourage you to do that, because I think by healing, you're going to be able to pick your head up, like figuratively and literally, and see the opportunities around you and find money, find the job you're needing. It's time for a change. If you're not happy with where you are, it's time to take different actions, to work on ourselves, to work on healing, to let go of limiting beliefs, to face our fears, to move towards our dreams. And you're going to expect changes here. Some of you guys really may be getting a job offer, some money coming through, or you're gonna, the path ahead is going to be illuminated on how to do so. We have the fox. The foxes are very vigilant and hardworking, and I feel like, you know, they go after what they want. And I think that's something some of you guys are being told to embody this week, is like, if you're really wanting the money, the job, like how can you do things a little bit differently? Sometimes this could really talk about the 9 to 5, like some of you guys really could be manifesting something like that. Being business savvy, being resourceful. Let's get another card to see more about this. Yeah, being resourceful with money. Your hard work will pay off. There's the fish in Lenormand is about money. There's definitely like an opportunity for money coming in here with these cards coming out together. There's an opportunity for money. But it does take some, you know, hard work and being aware, putting yourself out there. And, you know, again, something that'll make you have more energy, put yourself out there, is getting into a better mental state, working on your inner world, taking care of yourself, sleeping, doing the inner work, having fun too, you know. Yeah, expect hard work to pay off this week, especially in terms of money. A lot of you, maybe you're healing money wounds. Maybe you have a lot of limiting beliefs about money, like money's hard to get, or I'll never get a job, no one will ever hire me, or like, you know, rich people are evil, whatever. There's certain money blocks I think a lot of you are healing too, or being called to do so, that all of a sudden you're going to heal them or work on them, and you're going to have this money come through, this job opportunity come through. Okay, this card comes out, the why card comes out when Spirit wants you to get very crystal clear on your why. Why do you want a job? Why do you want more money? Why do you want that relationship? Or like, why do you want this lifestyle? Whatever it is, when you get clear on your why and why you want something and why it's important to you, you'll be way more likely to take inspired action. If you don't really have a clear why are you going to devote a lot of energy towards something? You're like, yeah, I want money, but like, okay, why? Like, what are you going to do with it? Or why do you need it? You know, just get really clear on your whys. And it's really going to help you move forward here. And if you're not really sure how to advance or how to move forward here, a little different is, if you have questions, seek answers. Watch videos, read books, ask other people. You don't need to do it all alone. There's resources out there that'll help you, like tweak your CV, your resume, interview skills, like just to build up skills, to build up your resume. Like there's so many, whatever your goals are right now, making money, like there's so many resources, and you can use those to help you. And I think a lot of you are, you know, spend time building your gifts. Like maybe, you know, you want a certain job, or you would love to be a freelancer, or like social media, like work on that, you know, like if you are out of a job and you're looking for it, this is a great time to build up new skills or to master skills. And don't be afraid to share your gifts with the world. That could be a big thing. A fear of being seen, a fear of putting yourself out there. You have these desires for a reason. You have these gifts for a reason. Don't be afraid to shine. I think that's a big limiting belief for some of you, the fear of being seen, or maybe imposter syndrome as well. I feel like that comes up for all of us, and that's something Spirit wants to bring up here. Wow, child and children came up. Inner child stuff is coming up super strong. If you have children, something, well, this says your love life is being affected by children. This deck isn't always about love. We don't have many love messages this week for any of the groups, really. I don't think this is a week about love. I think this is a week of healing, moving forward, reaching your goals, especially for group number 3. But also there could be a focus on your children if you have them. But a lot of you, most of you, this is about healing your inner child. There's inner child wounds about money, about being seen, about being good enough. Work through those this week. Spend time with yourself. Spend time with your inner child. Have, some playtime with them as well. Let's get an astrology card again. I think this week, could be children involved, but mostly it's about yourself. But let's see if there's anyone else in your life. Sun, moon, rising. Who's important in group number 3's life this week? We have Sagittarius, sun, moon, rising coming through. But I think this is also a message about you guys looking at your long-term goals with a positive outlook. Coming with a plan, having faith and moving towards it. Coming up with your why. Tell us more, please, Spirit. What's going on this week? Doing something risky, taking a chance. Yeah, put yourself out there. Face your fears. But I think by putting yourself out there, by taking a chance on yourself, a lot of you guys could get a new job. A lot of you guys are getting more money. If it's not working doing what you're doing now, you're going to stay where you are. You got to switch things up. Got to take a chance on yourself. Got to put yourself out there. Overcome, face your fears. And they'll be worth it. And we have frying pan, trouble, accusation. This is my gaslighting card. Okay. Don't gaslight yourself. Don't let other people gaslight you. That's coming. I don't think this is about other people. I see this as you being like, I'm not good enough. Or they won't like me. Why would I even try? Things like that. Thinking if you do it, everyone will just think you're terrible. There's just a lot of inner world stuff going on here. I think that you're just a little harsh on yourself. And I feel like you got to give your inner child a hug and say, you're all right. You're good enough. You're worthy. You are loved. You are enough. You are enough. Give yourself a hug right now. I'll do it too. Give yourself a hug. Yes. You are enough and you are worthy and you are capable. So don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to go after your dreams, because by taking a chance, you are achieving things. You're ready for that job. You're ready for that money, that relationship, whatever it is. But we're getting strong energy about money and career here. All right, let's get your affirmation of the week now. So we're not going to draw an angel number because your angel number of the week is 333. What I seek is seeking me. Ooh, look at that new doorway of opportunity opening. What I seek is seeking me. All right, I think this is perfect for you guys. So you can screenshot this, write it down, say it with me. What I seek is seeking me. The universe is so generous that it can't wait to send your way whatever is necessary to help you in your journey. Just open your mind, the door that leads you to the infinite possibilities, and accept that you are an unlimited being. You are unlimited. Group number 3, you are. And what you want wants you too. You have desires for a reason. So don't hold yourself back. Let yourself shine. Take the necessary actions. Work on yourself. Work on taking movement toward your goals. Yes. I just split the deck for some reason. It says, I radiate confidence and positivity. This could be a really good one, especially if you are putting yourself out there in some way. I radiate confidence and positivity. Let's see what it says in the back. You are your thoughts. Always choose to speak and think nicely about yourself, and the results will show quickly. Oh my God, I did that for a reason. That's perfect. All right. Ooh, okay, now we're at the point where we're going to answer a yes or no question you have. This could be about the reading itself or the week ahead or anything at all that's on your mind. So what I would like you to do is state out loud or in your head a yes or no question you would like the answer to. Pause the video if you need more time. Spirit, what is the answer to the viewer's question? Let go. Let go of the fears. Let go of the limiting beliefs. Let go of the control. Let go and watch your life transform. Of course, take how this resonates to your question, but that's a strong message here. All right, group number 3, that concludes your reading. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from it. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so on my website, kittyoutsidethebox.com. I will link that down below. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 3. I love you.